How's it going, guys? UltraZplayz here, and welcome back to another life story, and more importantly, welcome back to upload week. I think that's just what I'll call this, because I've been uploading one video each day of this week, and it's really good because I've had the chance to do that, but I'll be going away soon, like the week after this one, so I thought I might upload heaps and heaps this week, so yeah, you guys have something to watch. You can like sort of wait and then watch all of it if you want. I don't know, but basically I'm gonna be doing another life story, and this one is from when I was I think about I was in first grade. I'm gonna just say that because I don't remember how old I was. I think I was like 5, and yeah, this is a 3-in-1 story. I'm not sure if I've already said that or not, but yeah, the first one, this is gonna be a long one with 3 stories in it, so sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. So yeah, basically the first one is from when I was in school, and we had like this sort of we had this cooking class that we used to do. I'm not sure why we did it in first grade, but yeah, we just did. And keep in mind, like all these stories, I think they take place around winter, and it was actually snowing during this time. Fits into the story of next one, but yeah, we were in this cooking class, and we were making this sort of this bread thing, and our teacher was like before we actually started making it, our teacher was telling us like how to make it and going through everything, and like it had like some olives in it, it had like a few things in it, and like people were going like, oh, can I try some of that, can I try some of that, and then like each person got to try a little bit of something. There were like some olives, some herbs, that kind of stuff into this bread that we were making, and it got to like this sort of this salt that was there. Then I was just like, can I try some of that salt? And then my teacher is just like, nah, this salt is very strong, you're gonna hate it. But I didn't want to listen to that. I just really wanted to try some of that salt. So yeah, when we got around to actually making it, our teacher was just going around, and she was just looking at what everyone was doing, giving them a bit of help, and yeah, came around to me and like helped me a bit, and then we had like these containers with everything in front of us that we needed to use to make this bread, like we did with every cooking thing that we were doing. And I had some of that salt, but I really wanted to try some of this, but I knew my teacher wasn't going to let me. So yeah, I had to make sure that my teacher had like gone away just so I could try some of this salt. And I was just like, okay, she's gone, okay, I can try some. So in my hand, I picked up like this big lump of it and like shoved it all into my mouth at the same time and swallowed it down. And it was awful. I can tell you that. And I absolutely hated it. So yeah, I started crying. So my teacher was just like, are you okay? Oh, you had some of that salt or something? So yeah, I went to the bathroom to sort of like wash my mouth out, and and I still had that taste in my mouth. It was awful. And then I think I threw up a little bit when I went to the bathroom, because keep in mind, it's like this really strong sort of salt. I'm not sure like what it had in it, and I had like a big lump of it. But yeah, that was pretty crazy. Anyway, the next story comes from the same time, like all of these, and near where I used to live back then. Keep in mind, I used to live in London, and this is where it was back then. Basically what happened was I was in, like, near where I live, there's this place where it's just like some shallow water, and like this little thing, it's probably like 3 centimeters or 2 centimeters of water, and then all around there's like this grass, like this raised grass area, and I used to go there all the time. Like, it's so shallow that like if you step in the water with shoes on, it won't really get your shoes or feet wet. Like, oh, excuse me. Yeah, like it's that cool. And I used to always go there and mess around and stuff. And this was in winter, like the whole thing was like frozen, but it would be like sort of thin ice. But yeah, the whole thing was just frozen, the entire water. But I still went there, and then I used to always go there and mess around, and then my mum used to like sit on the grass area, and so it was ice, but I decided to go in there anyway, and this ice was very slippery. So yeah, I was running around, and then like I sort of slipped, and like, keep in mind, on the edge of the thing, there's this little raised area where the concrete is, and I slipped forwards and then bashed my mouth on the concrete, and it sort of did something to my teeth where they sort of like pressed inwards, and I had to like go to the doctor to get that all sorted out, but they said that nothing bad would really happen, so yeah, but ever since then I've had like this little problem with my teeth, that they're sort of like in a strange shape. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing any harm, but hopefully in 10 years it won't come back to bite me or something. But yeah, that was the time when I almost broke my teeth on the ice. Okay, so the next one, and the next and final one, was also when we were in school, but we went on like this, just our class in first grade, we went on this field trip to this museum, and it was like an art gallery, and we were just walking around there, and then there were like two teachers there. We had like a normal teacher and the assistant teacher. I think that's the law over there. You need to have like an assistant teacher in every class or something. I don't know why. I think it's just in the younger years, or I don't know. But yeah, we were going around there, and then there was this painting that we were looking at, and our teacher was just like, okay, take a look at what colors you can see to see how they blend or something like that. And then this kid in my class, like, keep in mind he was like a very loud guy. He pointed to this color, and he's just like, oh, I can see purple, and he touched the color on the painting, and when he touched it, like, he like touched it with like 2 fingers, and it caused the painting to like be sort of pushed up of what it was hanging on, and then it fell down onto the ground, and like it had glass on it. The glass was cracked a little bit, so our teachers like sort of got us to walk away from that or something, and yeah, we didn't really go there again. Close to there, because yeah, and yeah, that's probably the most intense story out of the 3, which is why I put it at the last. And I think when we went to that what's it called, that art gallery, we also saw this book, and we were like me and like 2 other people in my class were just like reading through it, and then one of the pictures in that book looked like one of our teachers or something. I don't know. But yeah, I think that was in like some sort of cylinder room that was like, I don't know, and we were the only ones in there or something. I don't know, it was kind of weird, but yeah, yeah. So basically those are the 3 stories, and I just thought of another one that I can do later on, but yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching this life story, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, guys.